If you could tour with anyone and tour anywhere in the world, it's kind of like a double barrel. Who would you tour with and where would you go?
Danny Dyer in Thailand.
So, out of Atiptoe, who's the most punk?
I want to say Simon.
Yeah.
Simon Treasure.
Simon Treasure.
Why is Simon Treasure the most punk?
He's the biggest Ryan Gosling fan, who is undoubtedly the biggest punk in Hollywood. I'd say that's fair.
What was your MySpace name?
No, it was Ian. Sorry.
Mine. I'm going to give you a backstory to this, because
Okay.
without the backstory it does just sound really weird.
Please do.
There is this TV show called Kung Fu.
Okay.
Really joke show. Like they took, they spliced up like martial arts movies. They're all dubbed in like Mandarin and stuff. And then what they did, they just put like hip hop artists and like overdubbed it with that. So you get these hilarious like remakes of stories, and they condense it all down so it's like half an hour long. One of the characters, he was called Funky Bottoms. Funky Bottoms. That's my MySpace name.
Funky Bottoms.
Funky Bottoms with a Z.
How many friends were you having on MySpace at your height of MySpace popularity with that sort of name?
I can't even remember. It must have been. I wasn't any like some kind of MySpace king or anything.
No.
No, I had my actual friends, and that was about it, really.
Oh, so you didn't have like top friend wars to see who would be on the top?
No, I was never really that petty. I had my best friends.
Oh, that's me.
I had a totally pimped out MySpace profile. It was Flash.
Oh, nice.
And when it opens and Unicorns by Colour starts playing and the Flash animation goes and then all the little tabs photos about me.
Nice.
Trace your finger across. That was wicked.
How do you feel your music would sound if pedals and pedal boards didn't exist?
It would just sound very like raw and dry.
We don't necessarily rely on the pedals for our sound.
But they definitely make a contribution.
Yeah.
For Dave, what's your favourite Dragon Ball Z character?
Krillin's jokes, right? He's just no, Krillin's cool, but I think Gohan's great. Like I've said this to so many people who obviously care about Dragon Ball Z, not to people that don't. I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to waste people's time. It's got to be Gohan. I even had like a binge where I watched like all of Dragon Ball Z when I was at uni. Like I just loved myself.
Rather than doing your dissertation?
Rather than doing my dissertation, I really hope my dad doesn't watch this.
Reddit or 4chan, and why?
Reddit, because 4chan is just fucked up.
4chan is fucked up. I think 4chan, the problem is you just go on random and the
Yep.
internet becomes the internet, and it's terrifying. What's the best thing or the coolest thing about being on FBD?
Having 3 dads.
Well, that. It's nice having 2 guys that are always there for us to hang out more than anything. It's nice knowing that we're involved with people who see us as a band that, you know, are fans of our music and not just a way of making money, because we don't do that.
I don't think we would have started a record label if we were trying to make money.
What's your favourite album?
Ah, man, it's torn between 2 because
What are the two? Oh.
Major Minor Thrice and Anthology by Colour. Like, those 2 albums are always currently and always my favourite album. Weird, because I only really got into Thrice trying to think.
Alchemy Index?
No, Beggars.
Sick album.
But it was like at the end of their release cycle of Beggars.
Favorite album ever. Okay, I'm just gonna run like 3. Every Day by Cinematic Orchestra. Great album. James Blake's first album.
Big album.
That just blew my mind. Rock music. Brand New, Devil and God. Has to be. Like, changes mind.
Isla by Portico Quartet is one of my favourite albums.
Nice.
That's an incredible album.
Quite an eclectic mix.
Yeah.
I think that kind of says a lot about how Atiptoe sound together.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think you should just write music.
So
I
deep.
think you should just write
music, man. No, but not be restricted to be like, this song should stay within the genre that we're.
Yeah, got
Yeah.
it.
Absolutely.
Got it.
If I gave you £10,000, what would you invest it in?
I don't know. Probably.
Hair products?
I wash my, like, I have one shampoo that I use. That's it. I'd probably buy a couple bottles of those and then put it into something more worthwhile.
Breeding pedigree dogs. That's money, literally.
That
I would
is-
breed like pugs because they're about £1,000.